ladies. I'd like to start out with the thank yous because I don't want to forget anybody. I want to thank all the parent group for supporting the team with donations, working the snack bar, driving these guys everywhere. I know it's, when I was their age, I think my parents just showed up to the games, and it's a different world these days. It takes a lot of effort among the families, so I really appreciate everything the parents do. Teaching and coaching in UC it's fantastic. I have a lot of teacher coach friends throughout the county, and when I tell them where I teach and where I coach, they usually are very jealous. And it's because there's a lot of great, strong families here in UC, so I appreciate all of you. I want to make a special thank you to Lee Martin for stepping up to do some really big things for the program this year, from the swag to the awards, the senior nights. Give it up for Lee Martin. Thank this guy over here, Jeff Martin, for just taking videos and photos all year long, managing the websites, and sending my favorite email of 2022.
You guys were great.
I teared up a little when I read that email. I had to get a tissue.
I was sobbing.
Jen Keegan's been a board member on the Centurion Foundation. She's been a great resource for us. Give it up for Jen Keegan. I want to thank, Marie's not here, but I wanted to thank Marie for organizing the UCSD trip. That's something I definitely would like to do every year. It's a great event. It's right in our backyard. It's one of the, there's not a lot of men's volleyball programs anymore, but they have a great one over there. That was a great time. I want to thank Bob. For those of you that don't know, Bob was an AD at La Jolla for many years, and so to be able to talk to someone like him during the season was really great for me. Helped me develop as a coach and learn a lot. So thank you to those people as well. Tough to do this because I know there's things that happen that I don't see, and so I'm sorry if I missed somebody, but I appreciate all the families and parents for everything they did for us to make it a great first season for me. This season, it's my return. I haven't coached boys in I think it's almost 20 years. Whoa. I've been trying to get back to it for a long time, and it's everything had to line up. The previous coach moved out of San Diego. UC High went to the late start, and that was my opening. And I had an absolute ball. I had so much fun this year, and it seemed like you guys had a lot of fun too. Yeah. So I'm really happy to be coaching the boys again. This team, there's a couple things stand out to me about this team. One was outstanding chemistry. And that was a big surprise to me because we have these 2 seniors and these 3 juniors, and they're tall, and they're intimidating, and they're skillful and experienced.
Yeah, except for Dash.
And then we have these sophomores and freshmen that are kind of learning volleyball. They're not as tall, and I thought, how is this going to work? I was worried about practices, and you guys could not have had better chemistry. You guys were fantastic amongst each other. And also, I just thought this was a great team to watch. Anybody that asked me about the team, I just said, you should come watch, because they are really fun to watch. A lot of firepower, a lot of big hitters. It was just a blast to watch you guys this year. Also, I did the girls team recently, and we weren't out of the woods yet. It was very COVID-y and masking, and this year it felt like, I remember sitting on the bench and looking across the court at the parents. We had good crowds, I thought, this season, and just to see everybody cheering and laughing and having a great time, no masks, it was really, I just felt good about where we're going as a school community and an athletic community. So, all right, so let's get, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring you guys up by grade level. And obviously I have letters, there's some awards. I don't have the All League awards yet, so I'm just gonna tell you at the end, because apparently those things are like a year, you'll get it in about a year. If you get an all, I'm not kidding, that's what they said. Like, so if you're a junior, next year when we're having our party, I'll have it for you.
Yeah.
But you'll know that you're All League. So, unfortunately, a lot of you did not purchase an ASB card. So if you didn't, they did not give you a letter. Instead, they have this really nice piece of paper.
Wow.
And what you do is you take this to the office and with $15 and they will give you your varsity letter. Varsity letters, some of us parents will remember when Letterman's jackets were a big thing. I tried to get my kids to get Letterman's jackets, just not real. Does anybody get Letterman's jackets? Yeah, Bridger.
Yeah.
So, but even if you don't have a jacket, it's a really nice memento to have. You fill it up with your pins. You get pins for a sport, any sports that you make varsity, All League, captain, stuff like that. So I would recommend getting one just as something you can use to remember your time at UC High. But if you're not interested, you can just keep the piece of paper. So, Trenton had to leave, so Justin and Patar, come on up here. Justin first, then Patar. So I gave some serious consideration to having these guys stay on the JV team at the beginning of the year. I thought about keeping 9 people on varsity.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't think that would go over very well. So I thought, well, we better, and I was worried that they would not play and the practices wouldn't be good for them and they wouldn't, it's really important when you're a 9th and 10th grader that you develop and improve and get better, and I wasn't sure. Well, that goes to show you what I know, because the freshmen, I think, improved and developed probably more than any other grade level. And they played a lot. All very coachable, great attitudes all
He's
season.
not here, so he doesn't exist.
Okay.
Justin turned out to be, guys, I know you don't want to hear this, but Justin dominated a lot of our practices. He was unbelievable. And at first I was keeping him on the bench because I thought, if we have an injury, can pretty much put Justin anywhere, and I wanted to leave him there just as a security blanket. But eventually, after watching these practices, I was like, I got to get this kid out there, and whether it was serving or defense, he can do it all. I'm sure that Justin's going to be a 6 rotation player eventually, front row, back row, just such a great season. Justin's teammates said that
I'm not ready.
when I go to the cards, this is not me.
No, it's all you, Coach. You're being.
It's all good. Most of it's good. They said that you're insanely talented for a freshman, and that you're the strongest person on the team. So,
I did not expect that.
I have
I know, right? Jesus.
a certificate, and Justin got his ASB card, so he gets his first varsity.
I know,